Hi, my name is Laatsch and I'm the Digitization Specialist here at the Central Upper Peninsula and NMU Archives. Today we'll be taking a look at the Voelker collection from the stacks. The John D Voelker Papers are one of our biggest and most popular collections here at the archives. It details much of his life as an attorney, an author, and a fisherman. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if you already know about John D Voelker, especially if you're a fan of UP history. He acted as the defense attorney in the popular legal case, The People versus Lieutenant Coleman Peterson. Most of Voelker's infamy comes from that trial, as well as the book he wrote afterwards titled Anatomy of a Murder. That book would go on to become a New York Times bestseller and would be later adapted into both a movie and a play. The book, movie, and play all take the original trial, dramatize it, and focuses on an interesting concept, the hypothetical question. Now let's head back and take a gander at some Voelker material from the stacks. The collection has many different types of material from different points in Voelker's life. One of which is a brief biography that goes over the highlights of his youth, like attending Michigan Normal School and starting his own legal practice to perusing the rivers of the UP. Another section of the collection focuses on his work as an author. You can find many of his notes and sketches of his working publications at the time, as well as his published publications, such as The Anatomy of a Murder. And you'll notice that it says Robert Trevor here instead of John D Voelker. That's because Robert Trevor is actually his pen name. We also have some photographs and posters detailing the Anatomy of a Murder film. This film is significant because it was shot completely here in Marquette, and it was successful. In 2012, it was actually added to the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress for being culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant. The collection is massive, featuring a ton of miscellaneous items that serve as fun bonus pieces and snapshots of the time, like this Life magazine from the 1950s, and this Anatomy of a Murder piece completely told in Braille. Before I end this episode today, I'd like to announce that the NMU Archives will be holding a book signing event on July 29th. Voelker researcher and author of Dissecting Anatomy of a Murder, Eugene Milhizer, will be here to showcase the collection and sign your very own copy of the book. Come meet the mind that intelligently breaks down and analyzes the trial, book, and the film of Anatomy of a Murder. Refreshments will be provided, so stop by to talk all things Voelker with the expert. I hope you enjoyed this episode of From the Stacks, and we hope to see you again soon. Be sure to check out our past episodes on the Archives YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram pages. Please join us next time for more UP history from the Stacks.